People of the internet, today I am very excited to bring you the next map in the Zombies map series, and that is Der Eisendrache, however you say it. So I'm very excited to bring it because this is actually a really interesting one for me. Der Eisendrache is one that I didn't play when it came out because, like I said, I kind of had that disconnect with Shadows and I was busy with college, so I didn't really get a chance to play it when it got out. I was busy. So the first Black Ops 3 map I played after Shadows was actually Revelations, and I played that with a college roommate, and it was really fun, easy to figure out. And so I was like, okay, cool, maybe I should give these other maps a chance and check them out. And you know, then eventually just playing the other ones and getting through them, I figured Der Eisendrache is actually really my favorite. And of course, we'll talk more about that once it gets in. But yeah, so let's just jump right into it, huh? Okay, so here we are. Now, Der Eisendrache is very unique for me because I actually have been doing and running through the Easter egg with friends. So, like, I know a pretty good amount with this map, which is funny because I'm usually not that kind of guy. But what I'll talk about, you know, with what I like in regards to this map later is that it's kind of like Mob, where the story intertwines with the map so well, and it kind of just presents itself in such a way where you're doing this stuff and you feel like you're doing it anyway without going too far out of your way, because a lot of Easter egg steps are ridiculous and weird. This doesn't feel like that, to me at least, and so that's a big reason why I like it. And plus, getting set up on this map is actually really easy, because I mean, Pack-a-Punch is just in 3 places. You just have to teleport them and get, you know, arrive at the last spot that you want it to be at first. It is a moving Pack-a-Punch, but at least it shows you where it's at. But yeah, it's a very easy map to set on. The bows are fairly easy. I will be doing the bows in this because, I mean, they're just fun. I mean, I realize it's not the most casual thing in the world, but it's really no different from getting the Hell's Retriever on Mob, which I did get despite the video corruption. Hey, the box is here too. Sick. Now, when I did make my top 5 maps for like casual and challenge players, I did put DE on there because I think it's a great map for, you know, challenge players, because, you know, there's just so many different things you can do. You can try to get, like, you know, the bows or the Easter egg done before round like 2, because I know some people have done crazy things with this glitch here. You can, like, reproduce zombies with it or something. It's ridiculous. There's YouTube videos out there, and you should definitely check them out. But it just, this map offers itself to so many different play styles, because there's great places to camp, there's great places to train. It's just really a great all-around map, and something that I've really... Ah, here it is. Something I've really kept thinking about as I've been playing it is that it's incredible for players who are like the older players who are into like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and so forth. It's a great way to kind of get them into the more challenging maps because there are more complex and crazy things about it, but getting the bow itself is super easy. Like I said earlier, it's just as easy as getting the Hell's Retriever from Mob of the Dead. So the fact that it makes it that easy to get a really good and powerful weapon is really great for people, because the setup process is easy, getting Pack-a-Punch is easy, getting power on is super easy. All you have to do is just buy some doors and turn on the power. So it's a great bridge between the filthy casuals and the more serious players, or the gamers, if you will. So I really believe it's great for that, and that's really something that I've come to appreciate the more I've been playing this map. So I realized that I was super busy with a lot of, like, you know, adult life stuff, such as like job interviews and other job things and stuff like that. And so that's why this series has kind of not come to a halt, but definitely not come out as much of a fast clip as it has. But there was someone in my live stream, and if you're watching this, what's up, dude? There was someone in my live stream who was saying, you know, oh, I should try to get it done before Cold War comes out. And that was always the original idea. And so I'm really thinking, you know what? I'm going to give it my all and give that the old college try to see if I can do that, because I think that would be really cool to be able to get this all done before Cold War comes out, but there are a lot of maps. You know, it's not like I'm sitting here with, you know, only 3 or 4 to play, because I am doing all of Black Ops 4 as well. Because, fun fact, I actually got more into Black Ops 4 before I really got into Black Ops 3, and that's something I'll talk about once I get to that part. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get all the Zombies maps done before Cold War comes out. So I have 10 days at the time of recording this. So, do we think I can do it? I think so. But this is just a hunch. I haven't recorded them yet because I'm doing this all in one. I'm doing this all in one sitting. I'm really thinking that Zetsubo and Garad will not be long videos, mainly because I just don't know them as well. Rev, on the other hand, what I was talking about with that, I know Rev fairly well because it was actually really easy to figure out when you first play it. Alright, power's on, so let's fill up those other dragons and get that bow made, huh? You know, one of the biggest complaints about Black Ops 3 and its maps is that, you know, you don't want to have to pull up a YouTube guide every time you want to do something and play them. But, you know, it is a nice feeling once you learn them, and other than multiple spawns for items and obviously the Easter egg steps, the majority of the stuff are fairly easy to remember, at least in my opinion, but, you know, to each their own. There definitely are things about it that I think are way too complex for no reason, but... And you know what, I was talking about this the other day where I said that the reason I don't get Quick Revive is because I don't want to make the games long. I really kind of thought about that the other day, and I'm like, you know what, there's another reason I don't like to get Quick Revive in solo. I think the big reason of that is I don't like taking up a perk slot for it. Because you only get 4 unless you use the crazy gobblegums and stuff, so it's just like, you know, you waste a slot on Quick Revive that's only useful if you go down. And if you don't go down very often, or you don't get yourself into a situation where you do, why not use that perk slot on something that'll help keep you alive? So some food for thought for y'all, as we say. Hey, easy, buddy. Easy. I'm so gonna get caught doing this and just die. But I mean, I know that I've said round 5 is kind of the buffer, but for a map like this, I definitely want to talk more about it instead of just, you know, going out on round 5 on a whimper. Although that is hilarious for content, not gonna lie, but I don't think we're gonna let that happen. Alright, and with the dragons fed, we get the bow. Look at me, I'm Katniss. Okay, so we have the shield, the bow, power's on. Pack-a-Punch is as easy as just going to the location and teleporting to pieces. So let's start the wolf bow upgrade, huh? And for those who don't know, you have to go to 4 paintings around the map and hit them in the right order to start it out. Alright, well, with all 4 paintings found in the proper order, which changes every time, we go down here. This boy pops out of the wall. And now we need to get points and go down to the rocket site and do some other stuff. So, yippee! Like, this map is good and these steps are easy, but like, you know, in terms of just wanting to hop on and have some fun, it can be kind of annoying to do that. But good thing with double Pack-a-Punch, any weapon can be an uber weapon, so it's just like, you know, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Down to the rocket test we go. Okay, well, let's go ahead and teleport this other Pack-a-Punch piece, so then that way when we go back to the Death Ray platform, we'll be able to get it. But you see that up there, that's what we shoot for the next step of the wolf bow. And I got it first try, look at that. So then we have to pick up the skull that it dropped down, which is right over there. See ya, nerds, we're going back. Alright, and then this is the next step. You put that skull in here. And then you follow this bad boy around the map and fill up souls where it stops. Easy. Didn't even realize I still didn't have Jug. Alright, and then he's gonna go up there, And we need to wait for anti-gravity and do a good old-fashioned wall run, huh? Alright, we got our reforged arrow. Now, we just need to charge it. So you put it here and just charge up souls till it's ready. That's all there is to it. Then you have your upgraded bow. And just like that, it's all done. There we go. We have a upgraded bow. Yeehaw! And the Panzer doesn't come on this map until round 12, so makes it easier. So we're pretty much set up because double tap's useless with the bow, and I think I'll just ride the upgraded bow and, you know, double pack-a-punch, and we'll call that good in terms of my setup. Alright, well, let's get a horde going, and I'll show you what the bow can do if you don't know. Alright, this is a pretty good group. Let's see it! It's basically like a not as good thunder gun is the way I've always thought of it. So I think overall in terms of the bows, I think the fire bow or the storm bow are my favorite, but this one's nice, easy to upgrade, and it's a good save me bow because, you know, it immediately takes out what's in front of you, which is nice. But anyway, what I want to talk about now is my thoughts of the map, because I always do that once I get kind of set up or in a more comfortable position. So I really want to talk about how this map is nice, especially since I came to it in retrospect. Like I said earlier in the video, I didn't play it when it came out. I came to it in retrospect because, like I said, I was busy with like college and things like that, so I didn't really have time to play it. And then, you know, when I finally did get around to playing it, at first, like a lot of the newer maps, it was kind of overwhelming, kind of crazy, and I was like, okay, what is all of this? And so I didn't really know much about it, but, you know, it was nice how easy it was to turn on power and pack-a-punch. That's something I figured out, you know, in my first game, you know, just super simple. And I think that's nice for a map that wants to be complex, like having four you know, unique wonder weapons like the bows, because it allows anyone to hop in and play it, you know, because the setup process of getting perks and pack-a-punch and power is easy. So as long as that's easy, you know, having the more advanced stuff be complicated is a good balance. Because, like I said, it draws the casuals in because there's... Oh, there he is. There's good training spots, there's good places to camp if that's your thing, and there's also plenty of options of good weapons in Black Ops 3, because, well, it's Black Ops 3, and every weapon is pretty good. But this map is a good bridge from casuals to more serious gamers, so that really is all I have to say about it, honestly. I mean, it's fun, the Easter egg's fun, the boss fight's really cool. It's the first proper boss fight in Zombies, and that's awesome. I love that. Other than that, I guess I don't really have a whole ton to say. The bows are fairly easy to upgrade once you know the steps and get those down, so... Oh yeah, and there we go. We have a pack-a-punch weapon. Pack-a-punch weapon, couple perks, upgraded bow, the shield. Yeah, and it's only round 13, so it's nice that it's not only quick to set up on this map, but it's, you know, it's easy. It's quick and easy. It's kind of the fast food of Zombies maps, if you will. But a good fast food, like a Wendy's, not like a McDonald's. Alright, and so now I can double pack the weapon if I want to, which I do want to. So let's see, what other perk should I try to get, since I'm not too oh wow, okay, I thought I packed, I guess not. Ooh, Blast Furnace, I'll take that. Right, alright, well let's get Speed Cola if I'm going to use the shotgun, huh? What other perk should I get since I don't feel like getting double tapped today? Perishing thirst. I guess we can hit the Wonder Fizz, and whatever I get, I'll take. How about that? That sounds good. Even though it'll probably be Deadshot, which will be absolutely useless with both of these weapons, but hey, you know, whatever. So this map has kind of the Kino syndrome for me because I like to train here, and it's a very easy training spot. Not trying to say it's not, because it is. It is very, very easy. And I kind of fall asleep sometimes or make moves that are riskier than they should be, just for no other reason than I just think it's fun. So I might die on a uncharacteristically early round when I shouldn't with a double pack-a-punch weapon and an upgraded bow. But you know what? That's part of the fun. What did I get? Oh, double tap. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, alright. Alright, hey. And that's why having the shield is super nice, because that totally saved me there. Ah, boy. Alright, well, we ended up getting double tap anyway. Isn't that nice? At a 500-point discount, too. Look at that. Yep, and there's the Pack-a-Punch teleported, and it's down at the Undercroft, which is the Pyramid Room. But what I would say again about Der Eisendrache is if you're somebody who is into like the Kino der Totens, the Ascension, the Buried, and stuff like that, I would say this map is going to be your cup of tea if you're not familiar with Black Ops 3 and you want a map to play that you don't need a freaking encyclopedia to play. So this is definitely that map for you. And I also feel like this is a good moment to kind of, you know, shill for subscribers as one does. So thank you very much for getting me to over 100 subscribers. As it sits, we're sitting at lol subscribers, which is nice. So I'd like to see that number go up because it make brain happy. So if you're enjoying the video and you're watching, please consider subscribing and being a member of the Cringe Club. I stream every Saturday, at least as of now I do. That may change, of course. I stream every Saturday, and I try to release a couple videos a week. And I'm really excited for Cold War to come out, and there's going to be a lot of content with that. So stay tuned if you're excited for zombies, like I am. Hello there, Buster Brown. Alright, so for this map, since, like I said, I have pretty much a good setup as of here, I don't know if I'm going to try and get to like 25 or something like that. I think I might just call it good at like, you know, I think I might just call it good at like 20, honestly, because like, I think this is pretty good, and that's the thing about zombies. I was talking to somebody in my live stream on Saturday about this too, is, you know, it's fun and great playing zombies, and I do love it. It is my favorite game, but like, when you play it, and you're set up and you feel pretty good, it's like, well, at this point then, I don't feel like there's much more for me to do that I want to do. I mean, of course, you can always do the Easter egg, and these maps do have stuff for you to do, which is awesome. That's amazing. Because the boss fight's a challenge. It is not a cakewalk. In case anyone who's never done it is wondering. It is not a cakewalk, so I really think that it's nice because these maps give you more stuff to do when you're starting to feel bored like that. But on just a regular game like this, it's just kind of like, alright, well, I think I'll just get to 20 and call her a day because this is just supposed to be a casual, nice playthrough. And it's feeling pretty nice right now, I tell you what. Yep, 6950 points. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Another Panzer! And just 3 shots take them out again, because they're easy. I feel like the Panzers on this are not as hard as the Panzer in Origins, but hey. That's just me. Alright, let's make this a little bit more interesting. Let's try to survive in this room. Why not? This room doesn't look the super easiest. You know what? Let's take a chill pill in Sam and Eddie's room. That is probably the most tense part of this map. So let's go ahead and hang out there for round 19, huh? And see if we can do it. I would say this area definitely is the most tense.
This is where other Richtofen lived before. Well, before Richtofen put bullet in Richtofen. Double points. Is it fair for me to like this increase in earning power? Nikolai is one-man army.
Oh, Death Machine. Sick. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got to round 20 hanging out in this room. So I think that we are going to go... Oh, hey, sick, more Liquid Divinium. That I won't use. Well, I think I'm going to call it there, round 20 on Eisendrache. It's a fun map. It's a great map to bring casuals into the more, you know, complex, crazy maps of the modern Zombies era. And it has a great story, great wonder weapons. It's just a banger of a time overall. So, without further ado, let's finally use that tram fuse I got. And we're gonna call her there. I hope you all enjoyed the video, because I definitely enjoyed playing this map, because it's one of my favorites to play. I believe it was number 3 on my top 5 zombies list, so it's definitely up there. So thanks again for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing to make that number go up and make Brain happy. And I will see you all in the next one. Ooh, double nuke, baby! Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.